Good afternoon. So here we're outside and we have the ducks and the chicks. Here are two, and there's the ducks. You can see they're big. There's the ducks, and the chickens are over here playing on the little temporary steps. So these are not actually going to be steps. They are going to be decking. They go around the deck whenever we get the pool. So we're gonna make a pool for the ducks. And they have 12 feet long by 6 feet wide run space for right now. And we're getting them out here. We're getting them used to being outside and learning how to scratch. They scratch when they're in their container, which this is their temporary inside container for like overnight. So we've been having them outside for the past 2 days, seeing that they wanted to start flying all over the place in the porch. So we clip their wings, and their wings grow back I don't want to say very fast, but they do grow back kind of quickly. And the ducks, you can tell they're shedding. So they're white, they're peckings. And then you can see over here these are purple Orpingtons, and those are Barred Rocks. We have 3 Barred Rocks. And we put up this temporary fencing. Goes here, and it goes around like this. Let me get my hand out. Okay, so right there. And that's where it ends. And that's a 25-foot roll because that's all Home Depot had. That's all that our Home Depot carries. So we had to get 2 of them to finish this temporarily. And you can see the chickies over here. They want to do their little thing. And here's something that I didn't know, and a lot of people in their videos are like, oh yes, we have chickens, we have ducks, and they all coexist. Well, you see right there, they do not coexist. Hey, shh, stop it. And that would be your drake. Your drake right here. And whomever out there in La La Land or YouTube land doesn't like this, this is my channel. That's an asshole. He is an asshole. Drakes are assholes. Chickens are curious. Chickens want to know what they are eating. They want to know what they are plucking or picking at in the ground. And ducks are buttholes. Okay? And I'm talking about aggressive buttholes. They have been, or he has been, grabbing them by the head like a bulldog. Grab them by the head or grab them by the neck, and he'll start shaking them. And even though they were raised together, like they were bought together, they were in the same container. That container right there is the separation container because the ducks got big, and the ducks have the like big white, big blue container. So the chickens are in a smaller container overnight, but they are all together during the daytime. And just that little bit of time that they are separated overnight, it's like goldfish or whatever kind of fish, they forget. So they think that the chickens are there to take something from them, and they are aggressive bullies. They take over the water, they take over the food, they try to run them over, they trample them. So I suggest, if you're gonna get ducks and chickens, get your chickens first. Get your chickens first. Get them up to where they are that size, and then get ducks. Because by the time the chickens are big enough to defend themselves, the ducks will be this big and won't be able to they won't be able to terrorize them. So that's my suggestion. Get chickens first, okay? Because ducks grow really fast. These are 3 week old. These are 3 weeks old. Those are 3 weeks old. Okay. So you want these to be at least 2 months old. See, if somebody on their videos had said, oh yes, get your chickens first because they need time to grow bigger, and if you probably just saw that, okay, That's normally how bullying works between chickens and ducks. Now, other things that I have been reading is because I don't know how it works with intercourse in the animals. I live next to an airport, so that happens a lot. So anyway, I don't know how that works, but I was reading that if you see your male duck, once your hens get bigger and it looks like he's trying to mount them, is because he is. So I'm gonna have to watch out for that when my hennies get bigger. So I'm letting you guys know it, but we'll figure this out as I go along. But this is some things, you know, that I'm learning, and you guys can learn if you plan on getting them. And they say you can train ducks, so hopefully I'm trying to train them to that noise, shh, so that whenever they hear shh, they know they're doing something wrong. Now, I can train cats and I can train dogs. I ain't never trained a duck. I ain't never trained a chicken. But shh, ducky. So, Dahlia. So yes, those are the names that we are giving them. And I'm thinking that this one here is my female, I think. As soon as they get big enough and get feathered out, we're getting neck bands for them, or at least for the female. That way we can tell them apart. But for now, they just kind of go by Ducky. And I scream Dahlia so she understands it. But stop it. Stop it. But anyway, this is the learning process. So, shh. I'm going to let you guys out here. I'm going to stop the video here because this is getting a little bit on the aggressive side. So I need to actually get into the pen. So, and an update on the snakes. I haven't seen any snakes recently. Like yesterday, we were out here a little bit when it kind of let up on the rain. So I haven't seen any out here. But that doesn't mean that they won't be out here. Alright, so I just used my separator over there. So anyway. So I haven't had any snakes come back up into the yard. Let me knock on wood. Okay, so hopefully I won't have any. But like I said, I'm going to stop the video right here. It was just kind of like an update and let you guys see what the ducks and the chickens look like so far. So anyway. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Share my videos with other people if you like to, you know, if you like what you see. If you have any questions or comments or any suggestions that I can do to make my ducks less aggressive, which I don't think there is because that's just, you know, animal nature. So anyway, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down there at the bottom, or it'll probably be over on that bottom. And share my videos. And if you like what you see, come back and watch what happens next. All right, peace. See y'all. Take care. Be safe.